Hey everybody, Ryan F. MTG here, and today we're going to talk about Mono Black Nergigante Spike Launch. A couple weeks ago I did a meta deck on Green Black Spike Launch, and this deck's a little bit different because the Green Black Spike Launch tends to play MP ramp units, that's why you're in green, along with pump spells to kind of sacrifice your life. Where the Mono Black, this version, tends to play more units, a lot of 3 MP units, so it can be a little bit more aggressive, but not with that combo finish of pump spells to kind of lose your life. So let's talk about the deck a little bit more. So we're playing quite a few 3 of creatures that all sacrifice mostly 3 life to try to charge up our Spike Launch to 12 as quickly as possible. We're playing a playset of Crow, Dynamo, Gate, and then the new arrival, Ashford. This one's awesome because this is sacrificing 3 life. 5 MP for a 3/8 is nothing great, but you know, that body is still relevant, but it destroys a random MP cost of 5 or less enemy unit, which is awesome. It's removal of body and sacrificing some life, and that's exactly what this deck wants to do. We do have 2 unit payoffs for sacrificing life, or at least we don't have to sacrifice it, just our life total being low. If our life is 10 or lower, this Burn Dynarex gets +2/+4, which means this is such a heavy hitter just for 3 MP. Yes, sometimes we are just playing it when we are above 10 and that feels bad. The other unit is Melphis. This one's awesome because it's 5 MP for a 2/6. If your hero's life is 15 or less, it gets +2/+3, which is a 4/9, which is humongous. And then when it's attacking, if you have 10 or less life, it nets you 2 life, which is awesome. So this is a very, very big payoff. Then our only other creature is we are playing 3 Tyrant. I don't love this unit in this type of deck because, you know, it's not gaining us life, it's not sacrificing life, it's not the biggest, heaviest hitter, but it's pretty darn good against Chun-Li. Yes, they can play around it, but most of their, well, all of their MP ramp units are 1 power, so this will kill it. And it's really nice if you can have this be a 2-for-1, or even a 1-for-1 trade is not the worst. So I don't love this, but I think with the metagame having so many Yuan Li decks, I think it's worth it. And then we are playing 2 Tyrants, the one that flips, because Fast Tyrant is a heavy hitter, right? So it's just kind of nice to have the slow Tyrant to soak up some damage to play defense. Then it kind of flips, and hopefully it's doing some damage to just finish out the game. You will notice, though, those are all the units. We're not really playing like Legendary Nergigante or the Legendary Wesker, because those tend to be a little bit more clunky and sometimes have a bit more finesse of if we can play it or not. And we already have some other units that have finesse, like Burn Dynarex and Melphis, where we want to be a low life total. So just having more and more of those means there's going to be more awkward hands. So I kind of cut those out just for Tyrant as our, you know, high-end unit. Then our removal is 2 Murderous Spikes because this is nice, cheap, efficient, as well as it loses us some life. 2 Betrayals. I'm really liking Betrayal right now. Yes, 6 MP is a lot, but this is just catch-all removal, and, you know, surgical extracting away all of the stuff from the library is very, very nice, and there's not tons of MP costs, you know, higher than 6 in this meta game that much. Against, like, Morrigan, if they're playing Ko or something, it could feel real bad. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that. And then we are playing Cruel Game. Yet again, I like this. We are flooding the board of a lot of 3, so I don't like this as much as I like it in Ouroboros, but I still think it's just a heavy hitter removal spell that could be a board wipe that I like playing it. Then our last unit is 2 Selfless Predation. This is a nice way to flip our Tyrant and also just gain life that we are losing. So why don't we jump into some games and see how we can do. Starting off against Ryu. This could be a dubious match because we are sacrificing life, but a lot of our stuff can kind of trade pretty nicely. So here, I think I want to wait a little bit. This isn't the best hand, but it's pretty decent because we could do that. Oh wow, they're starting very aggressive. So I think we just kind of plop this here to block. Let's just do this. Even though we're not pumping it up, it's still better because now we're pumping like that up, and now we can just like do this to pump that up because those trades were fantastic. The Tyrant could have been good because they had all the X1s, or 1Xs, I mean. So unfortunately this will trade, I think, as long as that middle thing, I think we just play Tyrant here. Yeah. Because Tyrant can like soak up any damage from like future monsters or a BB hood and stuff. We've lost 8 damage. Let's just do this. 11 damage. We could do spikes to kill this, but I don't really care about these trades. I think we just wait, net some MP. Maybe do spikes since we are at 11. Ooh, we should have done that a little bit faster. I guess it did flip our Tyrant, but I don't think that's worth it. But, yeah, we got 2. This should be pretty good. They're going to be at 3. And it's nice that we have, like, all these. Okay, a little bit slow on the murders, or the spike launch, but overall pretty solid. Against Temptation Morrigan, hopefully Obliteration does not bite us here. We can keep this. It's not a great hand. Actually, maybe it's not a keep, but I like having Betrayal for their Abukis. This is not fantastic, though. I think we just play this. Ooh, I do like having this here. We played this like a little slow, like maybe we just wanted to put Tyrant, but like kind of wanted to see what they were doing. And then they started playing like these, so we're being a little bit more reactionary rather than a complete beatdown. But our hand was a kind of a greedy keep. Maybe I was heavily too much on the Betrayal plan. So this is all pretty fine. Sure. Well, as long as this actually gets to hit here, because it's halfway there, they need something. Okay, that feels really nice. Let's just do this. Let's just do this to kill that, and then also now we've lost 8 life.
Don't disappoint me now.
It's unfortunate that that was one shy of flipping that, and we're 1 AP away from using our hero art. This is going pretty good because basically if they drop a Buki, we can use this, and then we can hero art if it gets countered or something. Sure. Tyrant is not looking particularly good here just because like it's not going to get to trade out. So hopefully we would get like a Selfless Predation by now. Well, we're just going to... I don't want to do that. Like, do we betrayal this stupid thing? We're not using any of our mana or our MP, and we're just kind of wasting it, but like I don't think we betrayal any of this. Maybe we do. Maybe they've played 2 Adas. Do we just betrayal this? Or do we betrayal this? Let's betrayal this because now this can start to hit in actually, and that's pretty good. And also that it's a 7 body, so it takes 7 of our only 8 spike launches, and that doesn't feel particularly well.
Playing rough, you devil.
And this is just going to get into so much damage where maybe like they have to start like dealing with that. Okay. That was a weird game. You know, the Tyrant definitely did not feel good, but we got there. Against another Morrigan, but Shadowblade this time around. This is... I think we swap. I don't love those 2 in our opener, and that 2 of them are there. Oh my god, this is even worse. This is what I was talking about, like, the awkward hands that just feel real bad. Hence why I'm not playing, like, the Legendary Wesker and stuff. Just because we already have a playset of this. I wonder if we just wait and maybe try a Cruel Game. Like, we could, like, drop this here, but that's not feeling too good. We could just betrayal this. Let's just betrayal it. Because then it's taking all the other Lupos out, which is, like, fine. We can wait for our Cruel Game a little bit later. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. I kind of want to see what they do, because if they drop another thing, I'm okay, but now we could just do this. Because yet again, like, I wouldn't mind using Cruel Game there for like a 2-for-1, but let's just do that. Now we can flip the board a little bit. Ooh, it's not great. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I'm, like, taking a couple too many hits, because now I kind of want to see what they do. Like, because if they play another unit, I want a Cruel Game. I want to get a 2-for-1. If not, I guess we just, like, play this again. Nah, no, they did it. They might actually use their hero power to kill this. Yeah. Lost 3 life, I think? Unfortunately, I think we have to Cruel Game there, because I don't want to take 4 more points a hit just to hope that they play 1 there. I think we just play Gates now. Lose some life, so now we're 5 life loss. Yeah. I think we just do that again. Because, like, I want to have these be a little bit bigger, where, like, yes, we could do that, but right now we're not, like, sacrificing anything. Let's see what they do here. Oh, that's actually kind of okay. Like, we've lost 9 life. We could... We've lost 9. We could betrayal this. Let's eat this. Let's try to eat it. So I kind of want to take some lumps, which is weird. Maybe we should have eaten. Let's kill this. Ah, that's unfortunate that that hit, but we're going to wipe out both of those, so we did not wipe out both of those. Wow, that was pretty dang unfortunate there. Okay, hopefully they don't Shadowblade this, because I really want to do the Ashford here. And it was before that, so that was perfect, because now we've lost 12 life. We're at 13, so we're kind of getting a little low, but we can start playing these for at least the pump. I think that's what we do. I think we just play these for the pump. We could, like, play this and now we're at 10. I think that's okay. I want to see if they play anything else on board, because they might just have the bounce everything to the deck, so I don't want to play like this. Okay. I'm going to do this because if they have another, like, Four Eyes or Beltway or something, this is fine. And also we need a cooldown time. And in the meantime, we're getting in some, you know, 2s and 3s and now 4s and gaining some life. So this seems pretty good. Let's just do this. Tilt. Yeah, we have nothing to say about that. Too bad we didn't have a Selfless Predation. I think we're just going to kill this just to make sure, because, like, 9 is a lot, so if they played another unit, maybe it doesn't kill the Malphus, and I don't want them to gain life. I think we just play this. Because they just spent a whole lot of MP on the Brainwash, so I don't think that they're going to have the bounce everything. Okay, that felt good. A little rocky at the start, but good at the end. Up against Spike Launch, we'll see if they're doing green or if this is a true mirror match. We can keep this. I think I actually just want to see what they do a little bit, and maybe then just play Dynamo into Tyrant to flip the or not flip, but to get the plus and the health right away. This Tyrant is not looking particularly stellar right now. And now we could just play this bird. So I think we just do this here. I wanted to make sure that this hit to flip the Tyrant. Let's play this Dynamo. So we've lost 9, they've lost 8. So we're both doing pretty good on life loss here. We'll do that just to eat. They've lost 11, so we'll definitely, hopefully we keep the top row. Tilt. We kept the bottom row. We could have actually done that, but that didn't feel great. Let's just trade this off. Maybe we should have done our spike launch to kill both of those, even though like they were kind of a little injured. Let's wait. Let's see if they play anything. If not, we could just do this. Oh, that's not good for us. So we waited, but they played a 9 health unit, which feels real bad. Okay, RNG was kind of on our side. So we could just play this. Ooh, then we could play this. We had some pretty good draws, not gonna lie. So we could just gain life. Yeah, let's just gain life. We had some good draws, and they definitely had some good draws too. So 12 and 12. Fortunately with that life gain, now this is pretty bad. I think we just wait. I don't really want to play this just as a 2-4 because that's going to get, or sorry, yeah, 2-4 because that's just going to get eaten so fast. So I think we just wait. Let's just do this, so just in case if they had like another gate that they wanted. Oh no, they can't, because they're at 2. You know what? I'm going to betrayal this. Because they're at 2, that means a lot of the cards in their hand are dead. Oh, and I was going to say that like the crow is lethal. At least now it turned on our Dynarexes. They're still at 2, so a lot of their stuff, like any crows or soldiers and stuff, are just like dead in hand. So I think I'm just going to wait and just throw these. We're going to betrayal that. They could Selfless Predation, and that stinks, but we need to deal with that 15-15. Kind of nice that we had that other betrayal. Actually, you know what? I was going to say I think we should wait, but I'm going to do this. Because by the time that they are forced into this, we can play this. Do we just do this to kill that? We might have to. No, because we can do the other Dynarax. Wow, that was... Maybe we should have just done this. Let's just do this. Maybe we should have just done that for the 1-for-1 trade. Maybe I was being a little greedy, because now we have a line down time. These are not looking so good against their spike launch. Let's do this because I don't want them to gain life here. It kind of forces them, besides if they have something, it forces them to use their spike launch. Let's eat it. This would be really nice if they don't have another removal spell. Let's just play this. Oh, that's great. Okay, we got there. we had a couple too many threats for them to deal with, especially when they're hand locked with just one life. Against Dive Attack. I haven't seen Dive Attack for a while. It's, of course, still around. We can keep this. Because if they're playing 1 power units, we might just, like, play Tyrant first. I kind of want to see what they do. Let's just play this. Crow up here. We could just play this to trade. We could Betrayal this, but that doesn't seem great. Let's just trade this off. Doesn't feel the best, but it's not the worst. We're not going to take damage from it. And let's just play another Crow. That's a lot, like, doing 2 at a time. Like, yeah, they're probably going to have, like, an ETB monster, but that feels real rough. So they used a playset of Lightning against our 1 Crow. I'm okay with this trade. Now we just wait. Like, we could just play this just to start getting 2 in. We want to see if they do anything before this hits. I want to see if they put some more on here. If not, we just kill it. So if I had quicker reflexes and was expecting that, we could have betrayed this before we took 3. But we took 3. I think I'm just going to play this. Because they just spent so much on that Ryu that I'm kind of okay just like getting like 2 and 2 in. So they could easily have pump spells. They are Wrath Awoken, but I'm okay with them wasting it just on this stupid unit, right? And yet again, I'm okay taking some damage here because now, like, we're quickly almost able to turn this stuff on. So we've lost 11, this is 6, that should work. We took some damage, so now let's play this, gain some life back. Once one of these lanes open, we can do the Dynarex, or if they play something, we can just kill it with this. I don't know if we're going to have time. Yeah, we are. That feels good. And that guy's just going to get eaten up right here. We're going to go to 10. This feels very, very strong. Whew, that felt very nice. Spike launch there, good 2 for 1. Overall, we did really, really good in those games, and I do like this deck. I've always kind of liked the Nergigante Spike launch. It's changed flavors a little bit. I'm a little unsure if I like the green-black or mono-black. I do kind of like the green-black because it is that combo element. It feels really good. I think, though, the mono-black is just a little bit better against the whole metagame because it's just more resilient. Yes, sometimes there are the like awkward hands of too many Burn Dynarexes and Melphis, and that feels bad, but overall it's just, here's my creatures, I get to play them. Sometimes you do play Gate just as a 2/7, but a 2/7 is still like a pretty good body that you should feel okay with, and I feel like I should be more okay playing this because sometimes I was like on the back, or not the back foot, but just like sandbagging it because it's like, oh no, I want to get more value, but it's like, you know what, hitting for 2 damage, that adds up, and sometimes you are, a lot of times you are the aggressive deck, so I think I need to learn to play Gate a little bit faster. In those matches, we did pretty good. You know, we did stumble a little bit here or there, some slow reaction speeds. I'm looking at that Ryu matchup, but overall it did good. We did not play against Chun-Li, and Chun-Li is super, super popular, so it kind of feels weird not playing against it when we just played 5 games, but, you know, small sample size, of course. And overall, I don't think that matchup is abysmal, especially having, like, Betrayal and Tyrants and stuff like that. And, you know, Ashford does great, great work there. Even, you know, Murder Spikes does very good work. So I think that matchup is fine, but Chun-Li is such a raw, powerful deck that even a fine matchup can turn very bad very fast. So I kind of wish we played against some Chun-Li so I could kind of showcase that matchup. But hey, I'll be thankful. Anytime that you're not really playing against Chun-Li is usually pretty good. But that's it for me today. If you like this type of deck, definitely play it. It's pretty good in this metagame. You definitely can rank up and get some wins for sure. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.